Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Interviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one is going to be doing my top 10 favorite Walking Dead characters after Season 9. So, of course, this is a bit of a weird day for Sunday, of course, because we don't have anything this week. We don't have Walking Dead, we don't have Game of Thrones, we don't have, Fear the Walking Dead. We have nothing this Sunday. So, in terms of that, I mean, I know that's a really unfortunate thing, and I know a lot of people are used to seeing Walking Dead every Sunday, so I figured I would at least make a pretty decent Walking Dead video for today. Tomorrow I'm going to be, I also have a plan for tomorrow's video for Walking Dead, so I will do another video for tomorrow for Walking Dead. We're going to keep just going on through with the Walking Dead videos, but we are getting really close, though, to Game of Thrones, so we are going to start doing some videos on that, too. So, really exciting stuff, right now, really excited for Game of Thrones, kind of wondering how good Fear is going to be, of course, in June, and of course, The Walking Dead Season 10 in October, but they haven't even started filming yet. So, right now, I want to discuss my top 10 Walking Dead characters, my 10 favorite characters in the show right now. I do have some honorable mentions, though, so let's get to that. So first, if this was a top 16 is what this would be. So I have 6 honorable mentions first. So, 16, we have Magna, which I actually really like Magna in the show right now, and I know some people might be surprised about that, but I'm really liking Magna's character right now. And also number 15 is Yumiko. I'm liking Yumiko a bit more than Magna right now, but I still really like Magna. So the two of them, I'm really liking their characters right now, and I'm really liking the direction they're going with them. So, then, of course, for number 14, we have the Governor. Number 14, the Governor. The Governor is one of the best characters in The Walking Dead in terms of villains and stuff, and I still actually miss seeing him as a villain every once in a while. He's just kind of awesome, really, is what it comes down to. So, then we have, for number 13, we would have Judith, which I think Judith is an awesome character, especially in Season 9, getting to see her actually become like a forefront character for the show, so she's definitely an honorable mention. Number 12 would be Carl. Coral is what I wrote down here. So, Carl is a good character. I mean, probably one of the biggest mistakes they did was killing Carl off last year. So, for sure, Carl is a character that I have to have on the list. And even though he's not as good as the comic book series version, I don't think. So, then, of course, number 11, the one that was the closest to making the list, is Carol. So, Carol is really cool. I really do like Carol's character. It's just certain things she does. It's like just the stuff with the cabin and stuff. I didn't like how she was acting around that time. I do still like Carol, though, but sometimes she kind of does stuff that annoys me. But I do like Carol because she has saved the group a good, at least 3 or 4 times, maybe more than that. So, really enjoyed Carol's character all the way throughout the series. Excited to see what they're going to do with her in Season 10, but so... Going into number 10. So number 10, my 10th favorite character in The Walking Dead right now is Hershel. So, still makes the list. I mean, Hershel, he's one of the best characters we've ever gotten in the show. He just... from Season 2 to Season 3, of course, with the leg, and then to Season 4, of course, with the Governor and stuff. Really just an awesome character, kind of like a father figure for Rick at times. And I really think that he's a character that still is, considered one of the best characters of The Walking Dead. And, of course, Scott Wilson passed away, sadly, last year. So, yeah, really awesome character. Really happy to see him return in Rick's last episode, too. That was really cool, since we'll never be able to see him again. So, really cool that they did that, and any merchandise for Hershel now is like really valuable. So, and it's because he was such an awesome character too, as well. So, number 9 is going to go to Morgan, which of course Morgan is not. He's still not in The Walking Dead. He went to that other crap show, but he's still considered a Walking Dead character, so I had to put him in here somewhere. And Morgan, number 9 right now. I really do like Morgan. I would have put him higher if he was probably still in The Walking Dead right now. But Morgan is just awesome. I mean, the whole clear thing, and finding the others, and then leaving again at the end of All Out War. Everything that's happened to him in Fear. Really fun character, and really enjoy Morgan's character throughout the series. Really like Morgan, for sure. So... Yeah. So number eight. Number eight is going to go to Shane. So Shane is a character I feel like in the series that I at times I kind of think to myself, I'm like, well, why would Shane be still on the list? He's been off the show for years. But when I really go back and watch the show, I've actually been going back and watching some of season 2 again. I really start to realize, like, wow, Shane is like such an awesome character, And I mean, Shane is still, one of the characters that people talk about a lot, like Hershel, where, people really miss Shane, I find. A lot of people do, And John Bernthal, since then, his career has gone just absolutely so far, and I think it's because of the Shane character specifically. And I mean, I love Shane's character so much, and definitely number 8 still. And for a character that was only in the first 2 seasons, going into season 10 now, and he's still number 8 in the list, that's really, really cool. So definitely had to put him on the list just after season 2 and just some of those amazing lines. We're close to finding this girl. I found a damn doll 2 days ago. You found a doll, Darrell. That's what you found. You found a doll. So anyway, yeah. You remember when Carol's just like, because my daughter's still out there, and he's like, oh, I think we need to consider the other possibilities, So, yeah, Shane is awesome. I had to put him at number 8 for sure. So, anyway, number 7 is going to go to Abraham. So, Abraham is honestly underrated for me. A lot of people really like Abraham, but I really think he should have stayed in the show a bit longer. And even though I feel like his death was fitting for his character, oh man, what an awesome character. And he's also actually going to be directing an episode again in season 10 too. He directed a season 9 episode, episode 7, Stradivarius. So, and that one turned out really cool. So, I really, really do like, Abraham in the series. Really cool, really fitting death for him. And from season 4 to 7, season 7 premiere, season 6 finale-ish, he was just an awesome character. And I really think he should have lived on a little bit longer, to be honest. So, number 6 is going to be probably the most missed character in terms of who is dead in the series. Number 6 is going to go to Glenn. So, Glenn, I mean, right after Abraham here too, I miss Glenn a little bit more, and Glenn was a bit more of an awesome character for me than Abraham, but man, Glenn really did have an impact. When he got killed in episode 3 of season 6, like the killed, people really were just so upset. And then when he finally died in the season 7 premiere, oh man, people were really upset about that. So, and they were kind of mad too, because it's like they did the whole dumpster thing, just a season ago. So, yeah, less than a season ago, of course, before his death. So, in terms of Glenn's character, I mean, a lot of people, I remember there was a petition to bring Glenn back. It's like, bro, you can't, So, but in terms of his character throughout the series, really, really awesome, really, really awesome stuff. The relationship with Maggie and everything with Merle when they got captured in season 3, and just the stuff with Nicholas too in season 5 and 6 as well, and some of the stuff with the Saviors there with Glenn having to kill people for the very first time, and then of course being in the lineup, and just, oh man, Glenn, really an awesome character. So, of course, number 5 could not put this character in the list. Number 5, speaking of Glenn, is Maggie. So, number 5 is going to go to Maggie. Of course, she might return in season 10. We don't know that for sure. From what I've heard, Whiskey Cavalier ratings are really not doing good right now. So I mean, no offense, Lauren Cohan, no offense, but man, I really want her to return in Walking Dead. Is really what it comes down to, and it sounds like she might actually return in season 10. So that's really, really cool. Yeah, so not confirmed, don't quote me on it, but it sounds like Maggie might return in season 10 because Whiskey Cavalier ratings are not doing that good. So, yeah, that's cool. So, of course, number 4, which, of course, killed Maggie's husband, Negan. So, number 4 for Negan. I know, that might sound absolutely insane to some people. But if you guys have been watching the videos for the last couple years, you know that Negan's one of my favorites. You know he is. And it's like, even though I'm not Team Negan, I root for Rick and the others more, but do I root for Rick killing Negan at the end of All Out War? Did I want to see that? No, and that's one of the best decisions they made, because look at the show now. The show is so low on characters right now. Negan is literally one of the forefront characters now because so many other people are gone. So it's actually such a good thing that Rick didn't kill Negan at the end of season 8 and have him just bleed out or something. and have it cut deep enough or something where Negan dies or something in the season 8 finale. That would have made the season 8 finale huge, but honestly, that wouldn't have been the right choice, because Negan is an awesome character, saved Judith too in the finale, and just, wow, I'm really excited for what they're going to do with Negan in season 10 for sure. Maybe fight Beta if we're lucky. So anyway, number 3, of course, the next character that's going to be leaving the Walking Dead television series this year, Michonne, of course. Michonne is still one of my favorites. A lot of people don't like season 9 Michonne, I don't know what it is. But I personally really understand where she's coming from. I mean, what she had to go through in that Scars episode, yeah, you can definitely understand why she's the way she is right now. And I really, really like Michonne. I still do, you know, and I'm really excited to see what they do with her in her last episodes in season 10. When she leaves, what episode, we don't know anything like that. But I'm sure that once they start filming, we'll probably get the news that, hey, it was episode, like, 7, or it was episode, like, 11 or 10 or something. Like, I'm sure this summer we'll get the information. It'll be spoiled of what episode Michonne leaves. So that's what it is, really. So really like Michonne, and I'm interested in seeing how they're going to write her off the show for sure, and have her go into the Rick movies, if that's true. So, which I'm hoping it is, to be honest. So number 2, which is my favorite character in the Walking Dead television series right now at this moment, number 2 is going to go to Mr. Darrell Dixon. So Mr. Dixon, right, as Beth said, right? So really just Darrell, I don't really have to talk about him very much. He over time, I mean, there's been seasons where I really like Darrell. Seasons like season 8 where I was like, oh, I don't really like Darrell much anymore. You know, the fighting with Rick and just the decisions he made. But one of the best things Angela Kang did is she took Darrell from season 8 in All Out War. I don't like Darrell in season 8 at all. I find him just kind of grumpy and, you know, reckless, and he doesn't really think things through much. And he annoyed me a few times in season 8. I'll just say that. But Angela Kang literally took Darrell from season 8 to season 9, had him have more lines, have him have way more time than usual, gave him a dog, of course, and also kind of set up maybe a relationship between him and Connie, and also made him the most important character in the show right now, and also made him not so hateful compared to season 8. I love Darrell now. Like, I love Darrell. He's my favorite character. Going from season 8 being one of my least favorites at the moment. So, Angela Kang, one of the best things she did is she fixed Darrell's character 100%. Not 99.9. No, she fixed Darrell 100% for me. And I'm so happy she did, because honestly, Angela Kang, I feel like she knew what to do with Darrell. So, and having Darrell kind of start a little bit of a relationship with Connie, it's a cool idea. You know, 10 years into the show, it's about time we see something like this. Darrell finally has a dog, which Norman Reedus has been wanting for years. And Darrell is just, he's an awesome character. It's really, that's the reason why. And I thank Angela Kang, to be honest, every day, because he's the leader of The Walking Dead now. As much as he doesn't want to admit it, he's the most important character right now. And he's changed in the last year, if you ask me, and he's been an awesome character this year. I really love Darrell in season 9. Not so much season 8, but Angela Kang really fixed Darrell's character for me. And of course, number 1, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It has to be Lori. She's just an awesome character. I'm kidding, it's Rick. So, Lori, yeah. So, if I made a top 10 worst character, she'd definitely be number 1. Her, Beth, and a few of the others. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, but actually, I do know a few people do like Beth, but I personally don't really care much for her. But I actually did do a spotlight on her too. So, and I had to find so many positive things about her character, which was kind of funny. So, anyway, Rick Grimes, I mean, the most missed character. He's not dead, and we're gonna see the first movie next year. But man, Rick not in The Walking Dead anymore. It's still tough to process even throughout this whole time. You guys know, a lot of people, when I ask some people, who's your favorite character in TV in general? Nobody ever says somebody from The Walking Dead. It's just never something that someone says. But for me, Rick Grimes is my favorite character in television, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Rick is my favorite character. He is my favorite lead of a television series. You could not get a better lead for a television series than Rick, you know? I was watching Movie Idol the other day, too. You guys know who Movie Idol is, right? And he said, too, about Rick, he's just like, there's just something about Rick that it is honest, like, you're right away, it's like, as soon as Rick is on screen, it's like, the episode is good, you know? And that, that says something, because that means that he's a really good lead, and that means that they're doing something right when it comes to Rick and him being, the lead of The Walking Dead. Not anymore, but, at least for the first 9 years. So, yeah, of course, for the top 10 list right here, we had Hershel at number 10, we had Morgan at number 9, we had Shane at number 8, Abraham 7, Glenn 6, Maggie 5, Negan 4, Michonne 3, Darrell 2, my favorite character currently that's in the show right now, and Rick Grimes for number 1. So, write your comments below. No Walking Dead tonight, but I want to do this video, of course, and I will be back with another video for The Walking Dead tomorrow. Of course, let's get excited for Game of Thrones. Anybody that's excited for Game of Thrones, if you don't watch Game of Thrones, that's cool. Still going to be doing some Walking Dead videos too. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. What are your top 10 favorite characters? Write that down right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.